in the comment box if you can hear me and see me. Type a yes. Just type a yes and help me with that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Prem, yes. Thank you. Thanks, Prem. Okay, cool. All right. And also, we really, really appreciate if you can help me to share this live streaming with other people who you think can help. All right, they can hit the share button. Please help me to share the videos. Okay, so some of you may be experiencing that life isn't getting easier in 2023. It was pretty difficult for the past two years with the COVID lockdown. And then now we are having inflation at the 41-year high. There's massive layoffs, okay, and then job shortages are creating uncertainty and fear. And interest rates also setting new records. So it has made home ownership, rental has gone berserk. It's ridiculous. Like there's I was just talking to my niece a couple of days ago. So it's telling me that her friend was living in a 600 square feet apartment. The rental was about $3,000. It's going to increase up to $8,000. I'm just wondering how are people going to afford the rental. I mean, and people are living in really shoebox size, even living just with a bunk bed, yeah, just bed space, costing them a few $100s, a few $1,000. It's really, really ridiculous, right? Okay, and then food prices are increasing as well. So, and our income, it's not going to stretch further. Okay, so the list goes on, and it's going to get worse based on the prediction, right? It's going to get worse this year in 2023. So, and I also heard of many of my peers who are picking up extra jobs or looking for a new way of generating income. And today, hopefully, I can share a few ideas that can spark some inspirations in you to help you out in creating some extra income. Yeah. So if you have a mat, maybe you're new to Success Resources channel. My name is Nikki, and I'm the International Marketing Manager for Success Resources. So I work with world-class speakers like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, Sir Richard Branson, President Donald Trump, and many other great ones all over the world for the last 15 years. Okay. So despite the current state of economy, right, the politics situation or the world events, right, it's true that you can actually control the amount of money you make. All right, if your current job is not creating enough income for you to live on, and maybe it's time for you to seriously think about creating some passive income. So my favorite guru, Tony Robbins, okay, he says, if you want to change your life, you have to raise your standard. And then this applies to your relationship, your career, or your finances, all right? So things around you, environment, you need to raise your standard. So one way to raise your standards is with passive income ideas, which allow you to add additional income with minimum effort, okay? You can learn to make passive incomes and take charge of a financial future, even in uncertain time. I think coming with new era of the new period, okay, making a new income, I think probably creating an extra income or creating a side gig is probably, or a passive income. It's become a necessity in our lives now. Yeah. So what is passive income? You may be asking. So passive income is money you earn without having to make a daily effort. Okay, don't be fooled by the word passive. Okay, because most of the passive income involve work. Okay, especially at the beginning when you first started out. So passive income isn't about getting something for nothing. All right, it's about having a second reliable source of income to help you create more financial freedom. Yeah. Okay. Then while you're doing more of the kicking back and letting the cash flow in, once you set it up, your passive income strategy will involve less work than your primary job. Okay. So what maybe you can ask, you ask what qualify as passive income. So if you spend more than 500 hours of your time per year on the business activity, and then that will consider as material participation. And if your participation made up the majority of the time, okay, anyone spend on the activity, or you participate more than 100 hours, or your and your participation is equal to what other people also involved, is also considered as material participation. Okay, so this means, again, business or activity is not, has income from business activities is not considered as a passive income. Okay, so what is a passive income? Is that any activity does not meet this threshold but still provide you with regular earnings. Okay, so don't worry, we're just going to go through the type of passive income. Okay, then you will know, maybe give us some ideas on what you can go about, what are the possibility you can look into. Okay, so according to the inland revenue, there are actually two types of passive income: trade or business activities, so which you don't participate, which you don't materially participate during the year, or rental activity, even if you do materially participate in them. Okay, so within this definition, you can break passive income into three categories. Number one, investing. Number two, assets building. Number three, assets sharing. Okay, so investing is an example where you don't materially participate. Cool. So passive investment like dividend stocks, real estate investment trust, or index fund. So you can make money without lifting a finger. Building a real estate portfolio means you rent out your properties. Okay, there is another form of investing. Okay, so the second one is assets building and assets sharing are ways to have passive income, which you are materially involved in. Assets building, you spend time building and gathering and income generating assets like music, photo, digital products, books. Yeah, then you create passive income by selling it. Okay, so asset sharing means you're using something you already own to make passive income. So Airbnb is a perfect example of this kind of passive income. Right, cool. So how can you get started with passive income? So for those wondering how to make passive income, it's common to believe that you need a lot of money to get started. It's true for some of the passive income streams, such as real estate rental, but there are ways of no money down. It's depending on how creative on the strategy you have, okay, or investing in stocks or starting a business. All right, but there are cases where you can start a business with no money down or no investment as well. Okay, there are plenty of books out there talking about it. You can go and research about it. All right, but there are also plenty of passive income ideas that don't require much money upfront and are ideal for getting started. Okay, and probably you're wondering, okay, what about passive income for beginners? Okay, it's important to recognize that beyond coming up with the perfect idea to make a passive income for yourself, your psychological role play a massive your psychology play a massive role. Okay, Tony Robbins often says, right, business is 80% psychology, 20% skill. So you have to most of the hurdles that I've seen when I spoke to people, it's mainly they are overcoming their limiting beliefs, eliminating their fear of failure, and working on skills. You have to learn skills that help you to create and build your passive income stream. Probably about reading financial statements, getting on how to do digital marketing, marketing your products in the beginning, or learning how to invest as well. So as any of the business venture, right, when you start with your mental, emotional, okay, these passive income are much more likely to succeed, and it's the case for most of the things you want to achieve in your life. My personal belief is everything starts with your 80% of the psychology. So I'm going to share with you the 10 key 10 passive income ideas. All right, the key on how to make passive income is to match initial investment of time and your energy. All right, and also to your risk tolerance level. Okay, you have to just remember, right, you have to do your research, consult an expert before making an investment. All right, just a disclaimer, or maybe starting your business. So I'm just giving you some ideas, but this is not any financial advice. All right, so please seek expertise in those areas that you want to go into. So, and the first one probably you can look into, it's a real estate investment trust, short form REITs, REITs. Lots of people call REITs. So it's probably one of the best passive income strategy, okay, to get started in real estate investing. They're low risk, doesn't require a lot of money upfront. Okay, you may invest in the REITs with as little as $500, and it's just like buying shares in a publicly traded portfolio. So the REITs will do the same. So the company will be investing buying up properties and running properties. So after that, you get the return from the rental, from the income from the trust. Yeah. Okay. The second way you can make passive income, it's real estate rental. So rental activities are sometimes semi-passive. All right, you still need to have work involving landlord. Sometimes it can be quite painful as well, dealing with the contract, the tenants, especially when the tenants trying to break lease, and dealing with agents, and getting your marketing your properties as well. So I mean, some people love it, some people hate it. Yeah, depending on your personal risk and your preference and the type of personality you have. Okay, so if you establish, like, I mean, there are places where rented for years and years and years with the same tenant. So you will have minimum if you have found a good tenant, right, then you will not have a lot of issue with that. Okay, you don't have to do a lot of work and participate in making sure that the property is maintained or taken care of. All right. Okay, number 3, it's money market accounts. So probably one of the low risk passive income investment for beginners. They are similar to savings account, and but their annual percentage yield is slightly higher. All right, saving now is like 0.what%, God knows. So it's pretty bad. So there are some money market account that you can probably consider doing. Okay. Number 4, which I personally prefer, it's an index fund. So index fund is investing in a market indices which are broken down by company size, countries, industry, styles, fast growing market. Okay, like maybe as there's SPY, S&P 500, Dow Jones. There are a lot, Vanguard. There are lots and lots of index fund out there. Okay, for different country or different region. Please do your reading. All right, there are lots of programs out there teaching people how to do index fund investing. So I think probably this is one of the easiest, because I love something that's simple for me. Okay, I'm not very good at doing trading, looking at market, looking at chart. That's not my forte. So for me, I'm to apply DCA, which is a dollar cost averaging. Just like to keep putting money in. So all right, so exchange traded fund are similar options. Okay, so it has a very low investment requirement, and nowadays in many countries, their local banks, they even have that investment section. What is it? A trading firm which you can do regular investment. So you set it up as a direct debit, and you will debit from your account. So this is what I call a financial freedom account, which will build which you are building your goose to lay golden eggs. All right. And the next one, which I also really like, it's dividend stocks. So dividend stocks require more research than money market or index fund, but they can be one of the best ways for you to earn passive income. Okay, so the dividend stocks come from publicly traded companies that share the profit on a regular basis. So many people own dividend stock through retirement accounts, but you can also buy them through brokerage firm. Yeah. Okay, number 6, it's business investment. If you have a little bit of money to invest, you can look into business that are looking for equity partner, okay, or maybe existing business that need capital for you to invest in. All right, probably you can also start a semi-passive business like a laundromat, a car wash, a vending machine installation. So once you set it up, right, these businesses doesn't require a lot of involvement from the upper management. You can always hire operational staff to help you to get the business running on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Number 7, probably one of the easy as well, especially up since COVID started. Suddenly you see a lot of speakers and trainers popping up, right, creating their own program. So you have to ask yourself, what is your expertise? Probably you're good in teaching people how to do digital marketing, or become a presenter, or maybe teaching people how to trade or how to invest. Okay, that could be another one. So you have to use your expertise, all right, to sell content, make a guide, make videos, content videos, make like Udemy, you can create video explaining complicated products or topic, create a course and post it online. You can sell it. And like, for example, you have a video course, once you produce it and you can keep selling it, you just have to keep marketing it and keep selling it, and you generate passive income for you. Okay. And then number 8, creative pursuit. If your expertise, all right, is creative, okay, you're the one of the lucky ones. Okay. All right. So you can make passive income by creating or licensing your music, your photos, your ebooks. Yeah. Turn your artwork into digital files, sell as the t-shirt design. So there are lots of avenues which you can investigate if you're good in drawing or creating art pieces, right? Even create NFT. Yeah. So creating so these are the things. These are the things that you can create once, and then you keep generating income for you. Okay. And number 9, you can do affiliate marketing. So it's one of the ways to get paid for promoting product. It's very similar to influencer marketing. Okay, for this to work, you need a website, you need blog, you need to create audience. Yeah, you need to create your own audience, and after that, there are lots of affiliate programs out there that you can look into. You can investigate. Some pay as little as 10%, some pay 50%, 70%. You have to look into what product. Find products you're passionate about. Don't do things that you're only going for money. Right? Do things that you really have interest and passionate about. That will help you. You'll be more sustainable. And last but not least is also, you can also rent out your home or rent out your car. Okay, for example, Airbnb. All right. Okay. So renting out your spare room. So, or probably you have another house that you can rent out the entire house as well. Okay. So you can generate regular income with very little effort. Maybe rent out your car, you have an RV. Okay. So maybe you have an RV that you use it once, 1 month in 12 months, then you can rent it out for the rest of the year. Okay. Just keep in mind of the wear and tear, and maintenance and insurance, right? Okay, so these are the few things. Okay, so with the right mindset and a little bit of creativity, you can come up with even more passive income ideas. Okay, again, okay, I would always like to remind that Tony Robbins always say, right? Okay, business is 80% psychology and 20% skill. So you have to remember to overcome your limiting belief. Number 1 is there's a lot of fear in creating, going to something new, yeah, and working and you have to work on skill sets that you may not have at this moment that you have to look into, right? So this is okay. So how can you tackle the 80% of the psychology? So this is where the number 1 life and business strategies, Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within program can help you. Okay, so if I can get your permission, right? Okay, I'm going to share a little bit about upcoming event in the UK. So we're gonna do it in the UK in Birmingham in July. This is very exciting. Okay, we're expecting 15,000 people at this event. So maybe I can just share with you a short video of Tony Robbins. Let me just get this. Yeah. Okay, let me just share with you a little video over here.
The coward dies 1,000 deaths. The courageous man or woman only once. Anybody can be in a good state when things are going your way. But if you can stay in a beautiful state when things don't go your way, then you're going to have a beautiful life.
Looking ahead at an old crisp memory.
Every time I go for more, I crumble.
humans are very disempowering creatures if we don't catch our thoughts, if we don't catch our patterns, and if we don't catch our habits.
On the outside, it looked like I had it made. But on the inside, I was slowly dying.
What if problems are the greatest gifts of your life? What if they were the very things sitting there to get you to step to the next level where you're going to experience more of who you truly are? The story of our life is not the story we lived. The greatest story of life is the comeback. Life challenges us when we stop growing. Life gives us a challenge to make us grow. The challenge is here now.
It's like I've been allowed to be myself for the first time in a very long time.
It's absolutely life-changing.
There is a humanity that occurs at an event like this that you just can't get by yourself.
It's been transformational.
Tell me, what's your most destructive or limiting belief?
I cannot be everything that I want to be because I am a girl.
What's the truth?
I can do anything.
Put your hands around, ladies and gentlemen. You want to change your life? You want to get out of suffering? Trade your expectations for appreciation, and your whole life will change in that moment. Because the minute you start to appreciate, suffering ends. Tonight, we have a fire walk. And getting yourself, when you're scared, to snap out of it and storm through that is a perfect metaphor for the fire of your life. Now, let me show you how to walk on fire. Make your move. Make your move. Say yes. Say yes. What if your worst day was actually your best day? What if the most painful day in your life could be converted into your best day? It can. But you have to change your focus. You have to find an empowering meaning, and you got to make a decision to take a different kind of action. What if you raised your standard for playfulness, for energy, for vitality? What if instead of just walking through life, you danced through it, you laughed through it, you celebrated through it? This is a new beginning for your life. This is taking your standard to a new level. This is embodying it at a whole new level. It's all happening for us, my friend, not to us. This is you unleashed.
Wow, 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 wow. So each time when I see Tony, I get very, very excited. All right. Okay. So Unleash the Power Within is a 3.5 days event by Tony Robbins. Okay. It's designed to help you to break through your limitation and realize the forces that you have inside you to create the life you always wanted. All right, whether your goals are to improve your health, financial freedom, or change your relationship, this event will teach you techniques that will empower you to overcome any current or all future life obstacles that come your way. Okay, maybe I can give you a very short overview of what is involved in the 3.5 days. On day one, okay, you're gonna have the fire walking experience. Yes, you're gonna walk on fire. Okay, and let me show you. Okay, so you can see on my screen. So you become a fire walker, right? So on the first day, all right, you're going to blast through your limiting belief, okay? Everything that held you back, okay? You destroy your can't, I don't have time, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I'm too old, I'm too young, anything, all right? At the end of the day, okay, you're going to go through the fire, and it's real fire. I've been to the fire walking event for so many times, and it's amazing. You see how life change, how people change, how human being psychology change. Okay, over the course of 3.5 days. Okay, so day one, fire walking experience. Imagine, right? Your life you have no fear in your life. You will do whatever it takes to make things happen. You will feel the freedom, the drive for you to take on any challenge you have in your life, any goals you set for yourself. Okay, and then people start having a different outlook, and they create extraordinary life and outstanding life, realizing their highest vision. Okay, So the ability to transform your fear to positive and focused action. I have to stress on the positive and focused action. If you're living like a zombie day in, day out, if you have a time to quiet down, close your eyes, right, you will realize that how much negative thoughts we have in our daily life. All right, and we just keep drifting in our life without realizing it. But by going to Tony Robbins, you will understand, you start catching moments by moments, yeah, of this fear or this little voice inside you telling you that you can't, but actually it's all BS. Okay, BS means belief systems. Okay, so on day 2, all right, okay, you're going to go through the power of success conditioning. Okay, you need clarity. Clarity is power. Okay, and as we always like to call it, I mean, the leaders always have it, and then followers want it. Okay, no matter where you're starting at, okay, you'll find clarity in day 2. You live with a clear picture of what you want most in your life, and discover the 3-step and enacting permanent change. How you can change in your life. Okay. And you will make fundamental life decision, define and target what you want, come to your career, your relationship, your finances, your body, all right, and you get a chance to build your plan. Okay, after gaining clarity of where you are in your life, and then envision where you want to go, you learn how to close the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. Okay, and you can embark that journey with a new sense of self. Okay, on day 3, it's what we call a transformation day. Okay, once you conquer your fear and you clarify your life vision and you create a plan to get there, then the only obstacles that are going to holding you back are the internal conflict that you have that prevent you from taking the consistent and persistent action. I couldn't stress this enough on consistent and persistent action. Lots of people do not succeed, not because they are not good in their goals wrong or their strategy is wrong. It's just because they don't take consistent and persistent actions. I mean, I'm one of them. Okay, in the past I tried to lose weight, but after that I gave up after 2.5 days. So because I did not have enough conviction, and I did not apply the right strategy in me, and that's why I did not succeed. Okay, so on day 3, you uncover each of your limiting beliefs and learn a step-by-step process to replace the limiting belief with empowering ones and drive you to get the result you want. All right. Okay. Once you learn to consistently channel empowering belief, right, rather than the limiting one, you experience a change in every aspect of your life. Yeah. Okay. And therefore, you will learn to master the 12 master principles for vital life. This is a very important factor to creating an extraordinary life and achieve everything you desire. Okay, and having a sustained, lasting energy, okay, derived from a good health. And during time of constant demand, especially now when we have to look at we need the energy to create the extra income, to build extra income, to build more, to build things that you want in your life. Okay, first of all, you have to take care of your health. And usually we are the one, human beings, we tend to put our health at the last one, but actually we should be doing the other way around. Okay. And on the last day, you will learn why, right? Why is it vital to commit to living a healthy and energetic lifestyle? And you'll discover how to dramatically increase your everyday energy levels. Yeah, you learn effective nutritional and psychological strategy to boost your immune system, and you will start with a 10 days challenge. All right, where you will learn and then you will learn experience vibrant health and energy and vitality that you deserve. So, are you prepared to have your life change forever? I believe so. You are. Okay, so now head over to go and click on the link sr-event.com/live with Nikki. My colleague Prem will be putting a link in the comment box. All right, Prem, Can you please help me on that one? Okay, you can reach out and book your tickets. Yeah. Okay. So I hope that you have learned something from today's session. Okay. Do share this video with your community if you've gotten some amazing value from this. And I would like to thank you for coming on. And if you found this useful, I'll go live as much as I can. Do me a favor, share this. Let me know what are the topics you would like to listen to, like to know about, and I'll research and I'll share with you more about that. So I really thank you for your time, for being with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.